Hey, what's up guys? On the big bike, heading to Shitasaki Kaigan so I can do some snorkeling. The weather is awesome today. It's supposed to rain cats and dogs tomorrow, so I'm getting it in while I can. And yeah, just, I don't know, I love this bridge, so I thought I'd turn the camera on here. But yeah, we're gonna head down south, look at some fishies, do some swimming, hopefully not get stung by any jellyfish this time. Ooh. What was that? Ooh. Anyways, it's gonna be a good day. Mr. California might pop in, I don't know. Probably not. What? Got some old ladies walking by. Not a drop in the sky, but they're holding an umbrella. Because the sun will give you cancer. It's getting a little closer to my destination. Figured I'd start talking about something because I don't think you just want to see a bunch of snorkeling videos, because it's not like you subscribe for that. So here's something I'm worried about. I'm always worried about something. These days I feel like I just don't have much to talk about. And I wonder, why don't I have much to talk about? The reason why is because I'm a lone wolf. I do a lot of things by myself. Lately I've been hanging around with Mr. California a lot. Like, for the past 4 weeks, him and I have been riding till like 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock in the morning. But, you know, for the most part, if I'm not doing something with a friend, I'm doing something with you guys, right? Like, I'm pretty much sharing everything I have with you. So I feel like at this point, what do I have to talk about? I feel like, you know, don't get me wrong, I'm enjoying my life. I really love my life, but I feel like, I don't know if it'd be so interesting to others, because I feel like I've gotten pretty one-dimensional. You know, what do I do? Bikes, 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 snorkel, bikes, 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 hike, yo. And that's cool, but like, I don't really have much to say anymore, because I've basically just been sharing everything that I've been doing with you guys for the past year. You're right? I don't know, what do you think makes a person interesting? I've got stories to tell, I suppose, but they're not really related to anything that... Anyways, guys, I'm just afraid that I'm becoming one-dimensional. My personality is kind of one of extremes. You know, it's like I don't just... When I basically, like for example, if I eat a steak, like let's say I really fucking want a steak. I really want a steak, so I go to a restaurant. And this is America, because you can't really, yeah, you don't really order steak at a restaurant here, but you go to a restaurant and they're like, here's the 10 ounce and we got a 12 ounce. And I'm like, if it's not 16 ounces, I don't want any of it. You know, like I could be craving steak, and if they don't have the biggest, baddest cut of meat there is, I'm not gonna order it. So I'm kind of like an all or nothing guy. And this last year-ish or so, I've really just kind of went head first into riding and motorcycles. You know, like I bought 3 bikes in the last year, made several hundred, over 100 motorcycle videos this year, starting a motorcycle business this year, riding basically every single day. You know, like I kind of went off the deep end, and I like it because that's what I'm into, but as far as like what it's doing to me as a person, I don't know if it's a good thing. I feel like I'm becoming pretty just like one-dimensional. Like I don't know if I've mentioned this before, but like, you know, like there'd be like military guys, and they were in the military, and that was like the highlight of their life. And actually, hold on, let me a sec. This building right here, that is the birthplace of soy sauce. That is where soy sauce was invented, really. Thousands or hundreds of years ago, I don't know when, but that is the building where soy sauce was invented. Okay, so back to what I was saying, like you got these military guys where being in the military was like the highlight of their existence, right? So they're in the military, they get out of the military, and what do they talk about for the rest of their lives? They talk about what it was like to be in the military. They tell about, oh, back when I was in the Marines, back when I was in the Army, and it's like they've forgotten to live the rest of their life, and they kind of get stuck in that one part. And like I said, I love what I do, but I kind of worry for myself as a person. I don't want to be just the guy. It's like, oh fuck, there's Kyle. He's gonna talk about motorcycles again. Ah, fuck yeah, he's talking about fun motorcycles. And I think I've seen some people in my life, like in my circles, get a little tired of it. I'm not tired of it yet, and I think that's the problem. So what do you think? Do you think too much bike riding is bad for your soul? Do you think I've gone to motorcycle purgatory, where I'm just kind of doomed to just think of two-wheeled 15,000 RPM 200 horsepower machines shoot flames and rubber burning wheelie inducing power? Actually, if that's purgatory, if that's what purgatory is, it doesn't sound so bad. That's pretty though. On the other hand, okay, on the other hand though, you crowd me, bitch. On the other hand, I could be like a lifeless zombie who doesn't really have any sort of passion and just kind of go through life watching TV and just touching myself. Well, by the way, I do plenty of touching myself anyway, so I guess that would be like my second. I guess I'm a two-dimensional person. I got the motorcycle part of my life, and I got the touching myself part of my life. Anyways, guys, I'm just a little worried about my life. I mean, I've always thought everything in moderation, and definitely this motorcycle phase, if you can call it a phase, has not been in moderation recently, or even in the past. I kind of just get stuck on something. So let me know, am I gonna be okay, guys? Anyhow, let's go see some fish. Let's see some fishies.